Okay, friends, getting straight in here, we have discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth and stay focused, hold the course. Going straight over here to discovering the truth, Spirit wants you to understand that if you know you're facing a decision and your mind says one thing and your heart says another, follow the directions that your heart is putting you into. You should always follow your heart, and you'll find the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go into a particular direction, don't hesitate, follow the guidance. On your journey, others may indicate what path you should take and why, but you should always follow your own heart, not listen to why they have it. Of course, it's great, friends are going to have, ideas, and, you can be open-minded to listen, but doesn't mean, that you should do exactly as they say. They don't always have the right path for us. They may feel like they do sometimes, but they don't. And then you have this spirit bear over here, which is saying be authentic to yourself. The bear is very authentic to himself, and that's saying pretty much the same thing. Listen to what your heart is saying so that you have enough understanding of which path you need to go on. And remember that you are always protected on your journey. And you can access so much abundance when you just stay authentic to your heart and to your own true desires. Very nice. Staying focused, just stay focused on that course, making sure that you are paying attention to where you are going. You find the path that is most needed for you. You want to hold that course. Stay true to that course. Don't allow anybody or anything to wander you off that course. With the Tantra over here, the Tantra is talking about be open to which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. So it might even be that your heart desire is to go a certain way, but maybe it's not a course that you would usually take, right? So with the Tantra over here, it says don't, even if it's unfamiliar to you, but that's the way you want to go, and it seems a little risky or different from what you usually would take, be open-minded enough to take the steps forward, right? And maybe that's another reason why, your friends would be like, oh, you don't want to go that way, but you do, right? Because maybe you are looking for something a little more different for yourself, Sometimes different is better. Staying the same course all the time, doing the same patterns all the time, don't always work. So sometimes stepping outside of the box and finding your true heart's desire and saying, my true heart's desire says this, but it is so different from what I usually do. It's fine. Go ahead and do so. Okay, let's clarify on the spirit bear over here and the Tantra. Staying within that self-will, making sure that you're staying in the self-will, making sure that there's nothing toxic around you. Anything that's toxic around you, go ahead and let go. You might even have somebody disloyal around you that tries to hold you back from getting to following your dreams. But once you start following dreams, you have the Eight of Cups. Well, look at that, separating. And separating from not being able to see clearly. It's almost like separating from something that doesn't allow the diamond to shine. Whatever path you're on, it just lost its shimmer. It doesn't work for you anymore. So you need to find a new path, a new place to be, right? Finding your own truth for yourself. It does look here like you might have this person around you, for some of you, that's saying, you know what, you're toxic. I need to get away from you. I find a lot of disloyalties in this path, so I need to go after something and really use the self-will to do so. And it just could be a job as well. Maybe the job is a little overwhelming, a little toxic. And you can have the understanding with the double upside down saying, well, I have more understanding of what's going on around me, knowing that I need to be true to myself. Okay, and we have the inspiration cards over here. See what the daily inspiration card is for you. And then see what that has to say. Let love be your motivation for action. Well, that is a very good thing. Always using love could always help, because this is going to be what your true passion has for you. So let's clarify on that. That's a great inspiration. Releasing sadness and isolation. That's that three. There's that three again. That Three of Swords again, saying you separate yourself from anything that feels like it's not working. Don't need to have isolation. Letting go of the darkest fears. No anxieties. Wow. Not allowing anxieties to rule over you. Sit still and listen too. With the listen card, that's pretty much the High Priestess is saying, just sit back, listen to your own intuition, and it will guide you to where you need to be. And let's see the next card. Uh-oh. I don't have anything holding it down. Ooh, change your focus. And there it is. Once you change the focus, then you stay focused on that path. Because it says, you know, there's something toxic going around. It feels like you're not where you're supposed to be. You're going to discover your own truth, going your own path, going your own way, changing it up. So once you change your focus and really change that way of thinking about where you are and really perceiving it over here with the High Priestess, then you're going to be able to stay more focused, because you're going to say, now I found the path I want to be on. Now I have the understanding. And look at that. It's bringing in the base chakra. It's bringing that stability. It's doing things for yourself, keeping your securities, keeping your stabilities alive over here. Because we're getting to the things that we need to have to, you know, live, to survive. So, and last card is, look at that, Believe and Succeed. That's a beautiful card. So the Believe and Succeed card is saying, if you believe in it, you can succeed in it. Now, I like that card a lot, because it brings a lot of hope and a lot of joy, actually, right? Because this is the confidence. I can achieve it. Inspiration. Having the recognition of what's going on. As you change your focus, you will have the recognition as you're holding the course. This card is talking about faith is a powerful and amazing truth and result. It's important at this time to believe in yourself and in your aspirations regarding anything that you're doing. Think and act as if you were desiring anything that feels like you can't have, right? Believing is succeeding. Well, because it says over here what? Well, it's usually a path that I, you know, probably wouldn't take, but I've decided to take this path, right? And just knowing that no matter what path you're taking, as long as it's on the right path and it's going in the right direction for what you really need for the base chakra, look at that, for your stability, nothing that can be held back then, right? Because you become your own beacon, your own light, navigating to where you want to be, surrounding yourself with people and things that is good and healthy for you, because you can see it. And you're going to be able to see it because of the High Priestess as well, right? So definitely reaching out for that desire and recognizing your power to affect people and things in positive ways. So yeah, getting rid of all the things that are holding you back, the darkest fears, the sadness, this disloyal person or disloyal job, anything that's toxic. You can have that recognition and the understanding of what's going on, you know, then changing your focus. It's almost like once you see it and you realize that it doesn't hold that shininess anymore and you need that ending, this beautiful beginning is going to start coming through. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.